African member countries are expected to enjoy a secured, safer and standardized operational maritime sector as the Economic Community of West African States Commission, under the Support to West Africa Integrated Maritime Security Project, is implementing a manual of procedures for ECOWAS maritime centers. The heads of ECOWAS Maritime Centers, representative from the Regional Security Division of ECOWAS, and the heads of Operations and Administrative and Finance Maritime Centers convened in Abuja for a workshop aimed at adopting the final version of the Manual of Procedures and Standard Operating Procedures for ECOWAS Maritime Centers. Here's the rest of the story.
The Gulf of Guinea, Nigeria and Niger Delta suffer from major and regular maritime insecurity that range from piracy, armed robbery and kidnapping to illegal oil bunkering, trafficking and smuggling. Today in Abuja, the Maritime Cell of the Regional Security Division, supported by the Support to West Africa Integrated Marine Security (SWIME's) Technical Assistance Team, held a workshop for adoption and implementation of the Manual of Procedures and Standard Operating Procedures for ECOWAS Maritime Centers. Speaking at the workshop, the head Regional Security Division ECOWAS Commission, Dieng Abdulrahmani, emphasized the need for standardized procedures to guide the activities of ECOWAS Maritime Centers.
The document will mainly serve as a guideline for administrative and operational activities of our maritime centers. The maritime centers have been developed since 2015 in implementation of our ECOWAS Maritime Integrated Strategy in a very professional way, the way we are operating in terms of administration and also in terms of operation as far as we are talking about activities of our center in order to make our region, our maritime domain, more safe.
He further revealed that the aim is for sharing and coordinating state action at sea to address maritime insecurities and illegalities in West African region and in return boost trade and Africa maritime sector.
The maritime economy is called now blue economy. In order to make it happen, we really need to have safety and security at sea. And this is one of the reasons we have set up the ECOWAS centers. One of our main activity is about to render our maritime domain safer for the other maritime activities to conduct their commercial activities, their trades, to develop the blue economy.
Also speaking, the team leader of Support to West Africa Integrated Maritime Security, Dr. Axel Klein, and Maritime Security Advisor Ray Anado underscored the commitment to promoting maritime security and safety in the ECOWAS region. They gave an overview of the different zones under the Maritime Multinational Coordination Centers.
It will help them increase their control over the maritime domain. National navies and coast guards will be in a better position to send out their vessels, dispatch their task forces to better patrol their national waters. We are looking forward to completing this process over the next couple of weeks. We are now agreeing on the guidelines and principle. Then there'll be another 2 weeks to finalize, adopt, make minor revisions, and then we suggest, or we move it forward, we escalate it for promulgation by the Commissioner.
We have the 3 MMCCs, MMCC E, F and G. MMCC E is based in Benin, MMCC F is based in Accra, and MMCC G is based in Praia, Cape Verde. So, and below this MMCCs, these multinational maritime coordinated centers, we have the national marks. So we have the 3 zones corresponding to the MMCCs. The idea is to standardize all the procedures in the ECOWAS centers. So all the centers will do precisely the same.
The Director of West Africa Regional Maritime Security Center, Commodore Richard Maru Shamar, gave an overview of the document.
The provisions of the document cover the different job descriptions, battle rhythm, information on flow circuits. Others are some information concept, reports and formats which aims at facilitating fluidity and preciseness in information sharing to foster operational effectiveness by responding state entities. The draft manuals have been a work in progress, which sets to bring together and standardize pieces of different regulations, guiding principles and procedures subsisting in the various maritime centers in the region under one framework.
When implemented, the draft manual aims to standardize regulations, job descriptions, battle rhythm, information flow circuits, and reporting formats across maritime centers.